Nothing but old 45s.
Welcome to a Nothing But Old 45's New Year's Special. I'm Larry Kratka, your host for this special edition of Nothing But Old 45s. And to welcome in the new year, I'm going to play the number one hit records from each year beginning in 1960. Every year, Billboard magazine publishes a listing of the top songs of that particular year. Now, it surprised me to see what some of those number one hits were, and I'm sure you'll be surprised as well. So let's take the next hour to leap from year to year with the number one hit records from those years. Let's get going. Let's get to work.
Happy New Year, everybody.
1960. $1961.
I couldn't sleep at all last night, just thinking of you. Baby, things weren't right when I was tossing and turning and tossing and turning all night. I kicked the blankets on the floor, turned my pillow upside down. I never did before, because I was tossing and turning and tossing and turning all night. Jumped out of bed, turned on the light. I pulled down the shade, went to the kitchen for a bite. Rolled up the shade, turned off the light. I jumped back into bed, it was the middle of the night. The clock downstairs was striking 4. Couldn't get you off my mind. I heard the milkman at the door, 'cause I was tossing and turning and tossing and turning all night. was striking four. I couldn't get you off my mind. I heard the milkman at the door because I was tossing and turning. Hey, yeah, tossing and turning.
Well, here we go on this Nothing But Old 45's New Year's special, where I'm playing the number one hit records from every year beginning with 1960. That was Bobby Lewis and his number one hit from May of 1961, Tossin' and Turnin'. In fact, Tossin' and Turnin' stayed at number one on the record charts for 7 solid weeks. The song was also number one on the Billboard R&B chart as well. I'll open the set with a number one hit record for 1960, the theme from A Summer Place from Percy Faith and his orchestra. The song also was the title from the hit 1959 motion picture, A Summer Place, starring two of the most popular screen stars back then, Sandra Dee and Troy Donahue. Theme from A Summer Place also won the 1962 Grammy Award for Record of the Year.
Nothing but old 45s. 1962. $1963.
Oh, there's a crazy little shack beyond the tracks, and everybody calls it the Sugar Shack. Well, it's just a coffee house and it's made out of wood. Espresso coffee tastes mighty good. That's not the reason why I've gotta get back up to that Sugar Shack. Whoa, baby, to that Sugar Shack. There's this cute little girlie, she's a working there. a girl love me when I put on some trash? You can understand why I've gotta get back to that sugar shack. Whoa, baby, to that sugar shack. Yeah, honey, to that sugar shack. Oh, yes, to that sugar shack. And now that sugar shack queen is married to me, yeah. We just sit around and dream of those old memories. But one of these days I'm gonna lay down tracks in the direction of that sugar shack. Just me and her, yes, we're gonna go back to that sugar shack. Whoa, to that sugar shack.
Well, we're up to the year 1963 with the number one Billboard song of that year, Sugar Shack, from Jimmy Gilmore and the Fireballs. And that song stayed at number one for 5 weeks. The Fireballs, with Jimmy Gilmore doing vocals, were hot on the record charts from 1959 to 1964. Then, the Fireballs had another hit record in 1968, you may remember, All About a Bottle of Wine. I opened the set with the number one record from 1962, another instrumental called Stranger on the Shore from Mr. Ackerbilk. That's what the British clarinet player went by, and Stranger on the Shore was written by Ackerbilk especially for clarinet. He also wrote the song for his young daughter, and in 1969 the Apollo 10 crew took the song along with them on cassette to their mission to the moon.
Nothing but old 45s. 1964.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you something I think you'll understand. When I say that something, I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Oh, please say to me, let me be your man. And please say to me, you let me hold your hand. Let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can hide, I can hide, I can hide. Yeah, you got that something I think you'll understand. When I say that something, I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can hide, I can hide, I can hide. Yeah, you got that something I think you'll understand. When I feel that something, I wanna hold your hand. 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 Uno, dos, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey! Pule, pule! Watch it now, watch it! Viejo, viejo! Watch it now, he gets you! Mighty cool-headed about the things she saw. Let that BL7 come and learn to dance. Bully, bully. Bully, bully. Bully, bully. Bully, bully. Bully, bully. Watch it now, watch it, watch it, watch it.
There's the number one hit record for 1965. Sam the Sham of the Pharaohs and Wooly Bully. The Dallas, Texas rock group topped the Billboard 1964 record charts, despite the fact that the British invasion was going full blast. Sam the Sham of the Pharaohs picked up 5 more top 40 hits between 1965 and 1967. Now, the group was known for hauling their equipment around from gig to gig in a 1952 Packard hearse. I opened the set with the number one hit record of 1964, the Beatles, and their very first hit record in the United States, I Want to Hold Your Hand. The song landed at number one for the Beatles in January of 1964 and held on to the number one slot for 7 weeks. And by the way, the overall number 2 record in 1964 was another Beatles song, She Loves You.
Nothing but old 45s. 1966.
Fighting soldiers from the sky, fearless men who jump and die, men who mean just what they say, the brave men of the Green Beret, silver wings upon their chest. These are men, America's best. 100 men will test today, but only 3 win the Green Beret. Trained to live off nature's land, trained in combat hand to hand, men who fight by night and day, courage take from the Green Beret, silver wings upon their chest. These are men, America's best. 100 men will test today, but only 3 win the Green Beret. Back at home, a young wife waits. Her Green Beret has met his fate. He has died for those oppressed, leaving her this last request. Put silver wings on my son's chest. Make him one of America's best. He'll be a man they'll test one day. Have him win the Green Beret.
1967.
Those schoolgirl days of I know they will still live on and on. But how do you thank someone who has taken you from crayons to perfume? It isn't easy, but I'll try. If you wanted the sky, I would ride across the sky in letters that would soar 1,000 feet high to serve with love. The time has come for closing books, and long last looks must end. And as I leave, I know that I am leaving my best friend, a friend who taught me right from wrong and weak from strong. That's a lot to learn. What can I give you in return? If you wanted the moon, I would try to make the stars, but I would rather you let me give my heart to serve with love.
Well, I hope you're having fun hearing the number one songs from way back when. Of course, I started at 1960. Now we're up to 1966 and 1967. That was the number one hit from 1967, To Sir With Love by Lulu. Its popularity was probably attributed to the fact that the song was in the 1967 box office hit To Sir With Love, starring Sidney Poitier. And Lulu. Yeah, Lulu played a major role in the film. The Glasgow, Scotland singer went on to have a few more hit records, but nothing compared to her signature hit, To Sir With Love. I opened the set with a song I didn't expect to top the Billboard 1966 year-end record chart, but it did. The Ballad of the Green Beret was written and performed by Staff Sergeant Barry Sadler of the U.S. Army Special Forces. In fact, Barry Sadler became a Special Forces medic and served in Vietnam. Now, it's said that the Ballad of the Green Berets is one of the very few popular songs of the time that cast the U.S. military in a positive light during the Vietnam War. Well, I'm going to take a break just a little bit early because on the other side of the break, I'm going to be playing the number one hit from 1968, and it's kind of long. About 7 minutes long to be exact. So that'll be coming up. Now, hope you're enjoying this special edition of Nothing But Old 45s, where I'm playing the number one hit records from each year beginning in 1960. Each year, Billboard magazine published a listing of the top songs of that particular year, and I have them. So we're going to have a good old time playing those hit records. Stick around. More to come after the break.
Nothing but old 45's Laugh Track.
And now here's one of my favorite comedians, Steve Harvey.
Happy New Year. It's been an interesting year for me already. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't, but yours truly hosted a New Year's Eve special. A lot of performance on there. I even officiated my co-host, Maria Menounos, her wedding. She got married live on television. But the only thing that went viral was my coat. I thought I was so fly. That coat made by Beluti. You don't even understand. You don't even understand. And then when I did the belt and looped it up. Oh, no. And then had on the winter white beaver hat. Oh, come on. But oh, no. On Twitter, oh, they was lighting my butt up on Twitter. Here's some of the tweets. Here's one right here. Marshmallow Man. Steve Harvey on TV. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. He white. And then there's this one. Steve Harvey looks like Frosty the Pimp. Yeah, I like that one though. Next year, if I host this show next year, oh, watch what I wear next year. Oh, so hey, so all you haters on Twitter, get your little fingers ready, cause Frosty the Pimp is back.
Nothing but old 45s. 1968.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. And anytime you feel the pain, hey Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world up on your shoulder. For well you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making his world a little colder. Na, 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 na. Hey Jude, don't let me down. You have found her, now
Welcome back to the second half of my Nothing But Old 45's New Year's special, where I'm playing the top number one hit records from 1960 through, well, whatever time we have left on this show. Right up to now, I've been playing 1960 through 1967, but that is from 1968, and I just had to play this song all by itself because of how long it is. Over 7 minutes long. That was Hey Jude, the number one hit record of 1968 from the Beatles. It spent a whopping 9 weeks in the number one spot on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart in the United States. In fact, Billboard named Hey Jude as the 10th biggest hit record of all time.
1969.
Sugar, oh honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you, honey, oh sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. I just can't believe the loveliness of loving you. I just can't believe it's true. I just can't believe the wonder of this feeling too. I just can't believe it's true. Ah, sugar. Oh, honey, honey. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Oh, honey, oh, sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be. I know how sweet a kiss can be. Like the summer sunshine, pour your sweetness over me. Pour your sweetness over me. Oh, sugar, sugar on it, honey. Pour little sugar on it, baby.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pour little sugar on it. Oh, yeah. Pour little sugar on it, honey. Pour little sugar on it, baby.
I'm gonna make love so sweet.
Yeah, pour little sugar on it, honey. Ah, sugar. Honey, honey. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Oh, honey, sugar, sugar, honey, sugar, you are my candy girl.
1970.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when you're on the street. When evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine.
That's a song you don't hear on radio all that often, but it was declared the number one hit record of 1970. Bridge Over Troubled Waters from Simon & Garfunkel. Like the Beatles' Hey Jude record, Bridge Over Troubled Waters was pretty long, just about 5 minutes long to be exact. The song also stayed at number one on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in the United States for 6 weeks. Bridge Over Troubled Waters also won the 1970 Grammy Award for Record of the Year. I opened the set with the Archies and the number one hit record for 1969, Sugar Sugar. The Archies were a short-lived studio group made up of many different people. The group was based on the CBS Saturday morning animated TV show featuring Archie, Reggie, Veronica, and Betty. In the 1980s, Sugar Sugar evolved into a popular line dance around the country. Well, we're up to 1971, so how about the number one record of 1971 with Three Dog Night?
Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. I never understood a single word he said, but I helped him a drink his wine. And he always had somebody fine wine, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls now, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea.
of 1972.
First time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your and the moon and the stars were the gifts you gave to the dark and the endless skies, my love, to the dark and the endless skies. And the first time ever I kissed your mouth, I felt the earth move in my hand, like the trembling heart of a captive bird that was there at my command, my love, that was there at my first time ever I lay with you, I felt your heart so close to mine. And I knew our joy would fill the earth and last till the end of time, my love, and it would last till the end of time, my love. The first time ever I saw your face, your face, your face, your face.
That is a classic hit record from Roberta Flack. The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face. The song was listed by Billboard magazine as the number one song of 1972, and when it hit number one on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart, it stayed there for 6 weeks. The song was originally written in 1957 as a folk song. It was recorded by various artists through the 60s, but it wasn't until Roberta Flack added her special talent to it that First Time Ever I Saw Your Face became a huge hit. It also won the 1972 Grammy Award for Record of the Year. I opened the set with a classic Three Dog Night hit, Joy to the World. It was the number one song for 1971 and number one on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart for 6 weeks. Now, here's a piece of music trivia. Joy to the World was not written by Three Dog Night. It was written by folk music singer-songwriter Hoyt Axton. To this day, many people refer to the song's name as Jeremiah Was a Bullfrog, but that was the opening lyrics of the song.
1973.
Well, it seems I have time for one more number one record, so this time it'll be from 1973. Here's Tony Orlando and Dawn.
I'm coming home, I've done my time. Now I've got to know what is and isn't mine. If you receive my letter telling you I'd soon be free, then you'll know just what to do if you still want me. If you still want me, we'll tie a yellow ribbon around the old tree. It's been 3 long years. Do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon around the old tree, I'll stay on the bus, forget about us, put the blame on me. If I don't see a yellow ribbon around the old tree. Bus driver, please look for me, 'cause I couldn't bear to see what I might see. I'm really still in prison and my love, she holds the key. A simple yellow ribbon is what I need to set me free. I wrote and told her, please, we'll tie a yellow ribbon around the old tree. It's been 3 long years. Do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon around the old tree, I'll stay on the bus, forget about us, put the blame on me. If I don't see a yellow ribbon around the old tree. Now the whole damn bus is cheering, and I can't believe I see 100 yellow ribbons around the old tree. I'm coming home.
That is the number one record for all of 1973. Hi, Yellow Ribbon Around the Old Oak Tree from Tony Orlando and Dawn. Well, I hope you enjoyed this Nothing But Old 45's New Year's special, where I had a chance to play the number one records for 1960 through 1973. Now I'm going to leave you with a fitting end to this special with George Thorogood and the Destroyers. That's rock and roll.
We're going to a party tomorrow night. The Philly kids will be there and they'll look out of sight. All dressed up, you know they look so sharp. I don't want to be late when the party starts. Nancy and Noreen are bringing Nadine. Judy and Janie and Josephine. Long John and Larry are coming to Steve. What a ball we're gonna have this New Year's Eve. We gonna party until daylight. My lips on hers at midnight. Yeah, come on, if you're going now, don't be slow. It's a one-night stand and there's only one show. You'll have so much fun, I know you won't want to leave. What a ball we're gonna have this New Year's Eve.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this Nothing But Old 45's New Year's special, where I had a chance to play the number one records from 1960 through 1973. So, from me and my family, and you know that guy that does those Nothing But Old 45's liners?
Nothing but old 45.
Yeah, him. His name is Joe Mindlin, and from all of us here at Nothing But Old 45's, a very Happy New Year.
Nothing but old 45s.
Welcome to a Nothing But Old 45's New Year's special. I'm Larry Kratka, your host for this special edition of Nothing But Old 45s that will feature the number one hit records from each year, beginning with 1973. Each year, Billboard magazine publishes a listing of the top songs of that particular year. Now, it surprised me to see what some of those number one hit records were, and you may be a little surprised as well. So let's take the next hour to leap from year to year with the number one records from those years on this New Year's special of Nothing But Old 45s. Let's get going. Let's get to work.
Happy New Year, everybody!
1973.
I'm coming home, I've done my time. Now I've got to know what is and isn't mine. If you receive my letter telling you I'd soon be free, then you'll know just what to do if you still want me. If you still want me. Whoa, tie a yellow ribbon around the old tree. It's been 3 long years. Do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon around the old tree, I'll stay on the bus, forget about us, put the blame on me. If I don't see a yellow ribbon around the old tree. Bus driver, please look for me, 'cause I couldn't bear to see what I might see. I'm really still in prison, and my love, she holds the key. cheering, and I can't believe I see 100 yellow ribbons round the old tree. I'm coming home.
Tie ribbon on the old oak tree. 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 Tie ribbon on the old oak
Memories light the corners of my mind. Misty watercolor memories of the way we were. Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another for the way we were. Can it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? If we had the chance to do it all again, tell me, would we? Could we? Memories may be beautiful, and yet what's too painful to remember, we simply choose to forget. So it's the laughter we will remember. Whenever we remember the way we were, the way we were.
Welcome to a Nothing But Old 45 New Year's special, on which I'm playing the number one hit records according to Billboard magazine. And in case you missed it, the first New Year's special featured number one hits from 1960 through 1973. That is the legendary Barbra Streisand, and the number one hit record of 1974, The Way We Were. The song came from the 1973 hit movie of the same name, starring Barbra Streisand and Robert Redford. The Way We Were also topped the record charts in several other countries, including Canada and Australia. I opened the set with a song I closed out Nothing But Old 45's New Year's special number one with, Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree. Billboard magazine placed this Tony Orlando and Dawn record at number one for the year 1973. Tony Orlando and Dawn spent 1970 through 1976 on top of the record charts and even had their own TV show on CBS, between 1974 and 1976.
Nothing but old 45s. 1975.
Love will keep us together. Think of me, babe, whenever some sweet talking girl comes along, singing a song. Don't mess around, you just gotta be strong. Just stop, 'cause I really love you. Stop.
I go again. I love you. I love you. Love doesn't come in a minute. Sometimes it doesn't come at all. I only know that when I'm in it, it isn't silly. Love isn't silly. Love isn't silly at How can I tell you about my loved one? How can I tell you about my loved one? How can I tell you about my loved one? How can I tell you about my loved one? I love you. I love you. I love you.
Say, can't you see?
I love you.
Say, can't you see?
I love you.
Say, can't you see? Say, can't you see? Say, can't you see?
You'd think that people would have had enough of silly love songs. But I look around me and I see it isn't so. Oh no. Some people want to fill the world with silly love songs. What's wrong with that?
Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Those were the top songs of 1975 and 1976. That was Paul McCartney and Wings, and the number one song of 1976, Silly Love Songs. The song hit number one on the Billboard Hot 100 Singles Chart in April 1976 and stayed in that position for 5 weeks. The former Beatle and his wife Linda formed Wings in 1971 and dominated the record charts around the world for 19 years. Open the set with the number one song of 1975, Love Will Keep Us Together by the Captain and Tennille. Not only was it the number one song for that year, but hit number one for them on the Billboard Hot 100 Singles Chart in May of that year. The Captain and Tennille were made up of Daryl Dragon and his wife, Toni Tennille. The couple got married in 1975, but divorced in 2014. They even had their own TV show on ABC.
1977.
from my window. Stay away from my back door too. Disconnect the telephone line. Relax, baby, and draw that blind. Kick off your shoes and sit right down. Loosen up that pretty French gown. Let me pour you a good long drink. Ooh, baby, don't you hesitate, 'cause tonight's the night. It's gonna be alright, 'cause I love you, girl. Ain't nobody gonna stop us now. Come on, angel, my heart's on fire. Don't deny your man's desire. You'd be a fool to stop this tide. Spread your wings and let me come inside, 'cause tonight's the night. It's gonna be alright, 'cause I love you, girl. Ain't nobody gonna stop us now. Don't say a word, my virgin child. Just let your inhibitions run wild. The secret is about to unfold. Upstairs before the night's too old. Tonight's the night. It's gonna be alright, 'cause I love you, girl. Ain't nobody gonna stop us now.
J'ai peu peur. Oh mon Dieu, qu'est-ce qu'il va dire maman? Mon amour, viens plus près, embrasse-moi. Oh, je t'adore beaucoup. C'est la nuit de la nuit. Oh, oui, cette nuit, la nuit. Oh, je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime.
1978.
You got me looking at that heaven in your eyes. I was chasing your direction. I was telling I was doing you no harm and I was loving you. Make it shine, make it rain. Baby, I know my way. I need that sweet sensation of living in your love. I can't breathe when you're away, it pulls me down. You want a question and the answer am I. Only you can't see me through. I leave it up to you. Do it right, taking me through the night. Shadow dancing, baby, you do it right. Give me more, drive me across the floor. Shadow dancing, all this and nothing more. And in this world of people, there's only you and I. There ain't nothing come between us in the end. Can I hold you when you ain't even mine? Only you can see me through. I leave it up to you. Light taking me through the night. Shadow dancing, baby, you do it right. Give me more, drive me across the floor. Shadow dancing, all this and nothing more. Do it right, taking me through the night. Shadow dancing, baby, you do it right. Give me more, drive me across the floor. Shadow dancing, all this and nothing more. Do it right, taking me through the night. Shadow dancing, baby, you do it right. Give me more, drive me across the floor. Shadow dancing, all this and nothing more. Do it right, taking me through the night. Shadow dancing, all this and nothing more.
That's Andy Gibb and the number one song of 1978, Shadow Dancing. It was also the number one song in the spring of 1978, one of an amazing 3 number one hit records the younger brother of the Bee Gees, Barry, Robin, and Maurice Gibb had. And by the way, if it sounds like the Bee Gees singing it, that's because Barry, Robin, and Maurice Gibb were doing background vocals. Andy Gibb even had his own television show called Solid Gold for a while. Sadly, Andy Gibb passed away of heart failure in 1988 at the age of 30. Alvin is set with the number one song from 1977 from Rod Stewart, Tonight's the Night, Gonna Be All Right. Now, this is a little strange. While the song hit number one on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart in late 1976, somehow Billboard ranked it as the number one song for 1977. For the record, the number 2 song for 1977 was Andy Gibb, I Want to Be Your Everything, which came out in 1977. Well, so far on this special edition of Nothing But Old 45s, I've played the number one songs for 1973, 74, 75, 76, 77, and 78. Coming up on the other side of the break, 79 and 1980. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Nothing but old 45's laugh track.
Hey, could you tell me where I am?
You're in Hollywood, California.
Well, there's a stroke of luck. I blacked out over Honolulu.
What, were you flying over Honolulu?
No, it's an orbit. I'm an astronaut.
Well, have you ever done that before? Blacked out, I mean?
Yeah, I blacked out once back home in the Tunnel of Love.
See, that must have been embarrassing.
No, I was alone. I was doing a test run.
Well, here you are in Hollywood, California.
Yeah, boy, ain't that weird?
Well,
you sure this ain't the moon? You know, they're holding me responsible for that rocket. You ain't seen it, have you?
No, I haven't seen it. You know, you really ought to call Cape Kennedy. They must be worried sick about you.
I ain't got anything to do with Cape Kennedy.
Well, that's where all the government astronauts are.
I'm a private astronaut. What? Hey, do you have any idea where the moon is from here?
It's right up there. Can't you see it?
I overshot that sucker. We used too much dynamite. That's not up there very far at all.
No, not at all. That could have very well happened. Well, I don't know what I can tell you, sir.
Well, I'm sure going to get ribbed when I go back without that rocket.
You know what you could do? You know what you could do?
What?
You could tell them that this is the moon. They've never seen Hollywood, California.
My problems are over. I'll do it.
You think they'd go for that?
It'd be my word against theirs.
Right.
I go to church with them every Sunday.
Yeah. They certainly wouldn't come out here to check on you.
They couldn't.
They couldn't?
We ain't got no rocket.
Nothing but old 45s. 1979.
Welcome back to a special edition of Nothing But Old 45s that I'm calling New Year's Special Number 2, where I'm playing the number one hit records for each year. Now, I began with 1973 on this show, and now I'm up to 1979 with the Knack.
1980.
That was Blondie and the number one song for 1980, Call Me. It was also number one on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart in March of 1980 and stayed in that position for 6 weeks. Blondie, with the vocal talents of Debbie Harry, burst on the record charts in 1979. And while they only charted until 1982, they made their mark on the music world. I'll open the set with the number one song from 1979, The Knack and My Sharona, the rocking hit song blasted on radio stations during the summer of 1979 and stayed at number one for 6 solid weeks. Now get this, The Knack had only 2 more hit singles, but their albums keep on selling to this day.
1981.
Her hair is hollow gold, her lips sweet surprise. Her hands are never cold. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She'll turn her music on you. You won't have to think twice. She's pure as New York snow. She got Betty Davis eyes. And she'll tease you, she'll you, all the better just to please you. She's precocious, and she knows just what it takes to make a pro blush. She got Greta Garbo, standoff size. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She'll let you take her home. Whet's her appetite? She'll lay you on the throne. She got Betty Davis eyes. She'll take a tumble on you, roll you like you were dice, until you come out blue. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She'll expose you when she snows you off your feet with the crumbs she throws you. She's ferocious, and she knows just what it takes to make it pro blush. All the boys think she's a spy. She's got Betty Davis eyes. And she'll tease you, she'll unease you, all the better just to please you. She's precocious, and she knows just what it takes to make it pro blush. All the boys think she's a spy. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She'll tease you, she'll unease you, just to please you. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She'll expose you when she snows you. She knows.
I'm saying all the things that
my body talk after a run on the treadmill. My body says, groan. Well, the number one hit records of 1981 and 1982 were both done by two of the top women vocalists of the time. That, of course, Olivia Newton-John, and the number one hit record for all of 1982, Physical. It was a controversial and totally different song for Olivia Newton-John, who had been racking up a lot of hit records since 1971. Physical held on to the number one position on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart for 10 weeks, almost 3 months. I opened the set with a signature song for Kim Carnes, Betty Davis Eyes. It was the number one song for 1981, and for good reason. Betty Davis Eyes hung on to the number one position on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart for 9 weeks. Kim Carnes had 10 hit singles between 1978 and 1985, but it's the gravelly-voiced hit Betty Davis Eyes that we all remember.
Nothing but old 45s. 1983.
That's Prince and the number one song from 1984, When Doves Cry. The song held on to the number one spot on the Billboard Hot 100 Singles chart during the summer of 1984 for 5 weeks, but hit number one on the Billboard R&B chart as well. I opened the set with the number one song from 1983, Every Breath You Take from the Police. The song stayed at number one on the Billboard Hot 100 chart for 8 weeks and the mainstream Billboard Rock chart for 9 weeks.
1985.
Is the number one hit record for all of 1985, Careless Whisper, the first solo hit from George Michael from Wham. Now, it should be noted, by the way, that Careless Whisper was initially released in the United Kingdom and other countries during the summer of 1984, but didn't catch fire in the United States until late 1984, and that popularity carried it well into 1985. Well, I hope you enjoyed our trip through time on this special edition of Nothing But Old 45s, featuring the number one songs of a whole bunch of years. From all of us here at Nothing But Old 45, including this guy.
Nothing but old 45.
His name is Joe Minlin, and he does all the lighters you hear. He deserves some credit. I'm Larry Kratka, your host. Happy New Year, everybody.